Check, 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 check. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. There it is. Oh, you killed it. Everything over here. Nope, not that. Let's see. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. You've killed. Put up. Check, 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 check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check, check, check. Why is it not going out on 1? Check. Check, 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 check. Oh, here. I know why. Here. Sorry. Check, check. Check, check, check. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You have the button on. Yeah.
It's up to you. I usually just video record it. Here's it pretty good. It's just as loud as whatever they say. Mics.
Everybody got levels 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And bring that down. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2. Check, 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 check. Everybody got levels. Everybody got levels. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
right.
TV guys, you get in the back. Okay, we'll start with whoever wants to. Let's start with this. Oh, you got it?
His level of frustration from this game?
Not frustrated. I feel like we did it to ourselves. The things that we did out there are controllable. We turned the ball over 23 times, which is a lot. You can't win on the road like that. And they had 4 guys in double figures, so they had major contributions from a lot of guys. And they were the tougher team today. You gotta give them credit. So
As this game wore on, Desi and Marquise, does it just feel like the shots are going to start going in, and they never did?
I just felt like we had the open looks, and we didn't hit the shot that we supposed to hit, but we're going to take the shots every time. They're good looks, and next time they're going to fall. We're going to just keep pushing, get back in the lab, and get back in the film room and work on it. That's a bad loss.
Marquise, over the last 4 or 5 games, your turnovers are a little bit higher than they were earlier in the season. Why do you think that is?
It's all on me. I'm trying to make the home run play, and I have to be better. This team, is not a team that could turn the ball over and get stops in transition, and make up for mistakes. So I probably had about 20 or so, 30 turnovers now in the last 4 to 5 games. I'm really going to work on that. Today was a tough loss. Put it all on me. I had 7 turnovers. I'll be better.
And Desi, this is 4 straight road losses for you guys. Just in general, what is it that makes playing away from home so hard in this league?
Man, we got to bring our own energy. The tougher team went on the road. We got to come back and be prepared. We got a next Tuesday. We got a away game. So we got to be mentally prepared, get in the fan room, and just execute.
Marquise, just in your experience, what kind of can be done, or what kind of work can you put in to curb this type of turnover issue?
To be more cautious. Teams are doing everything in their power to stop me and Keontae. They trapping me. They throwing different looks at me. So, credit to me for all my hard work. But this is a tough league, and when you're on the road, you can't turn the ball over 7 times, or as a team 23 times. I got to get back in the film room and see, and get back to myself.
Anything else for these guys? Okay, thank you. Everybody set back there. We'll start with an opening statement and then go to questions for Coach.
First of all, congratulations to Coach Adams and Texas Tech. They were the tougher team tonight and did a better job of executing down the stretch. Very thankful to be coaching my guys, and being at Texas Tech, I'm a very blessed man, and I'm very thankful for that. Very disappointed that we gave the ball away as many times as we did today. Obviously, Tech gets some credit for that, but a lot of it was just we weren't tough enough, and they exposed that, and so we're going to be better on Tuesday.
In your experience, Coach, what kind of can be done to curb a turnover issue like this?
Well, I'm going to have to go back and look at what the turnovers were, but, we play the same style of defense, and we understand how they rotate, and, it's just about being, mentally and physically tough and delivering passes with 2 people on you. And, we work on it, and it just didn't get done tonight.
Sorry, Jerome, you guys started Big 12 road play blistering hot, beat Texas Baylor, now you've lost 4 in a row. What do you think is the change there?
Well, we outscored those teams, right? And that's an anomaly. That's not going to happen in this league, right? Your defense has to travel, right? And that's how you win road games, by being a really good defensive team. We're not going to shoot like that all the time. And so that's, like I said, that was what it was. I did feel like we played better defense today than we had in the past, but there is no defense for live ball turnovers, right? They scored 28 points on 23 turnovers. That was the difference in the ball game, and that had nothing to do with our defense. That had a whole lot to do with our offense.
This was the first time we've seen Keontae fail to score in double figures for you guys. What do you think was just kind of off for him today?
I don't know. Every now and then you have a bad night. You just picked a bad night to have a bad night. So. Hey, thank y'all. God bless.
Well, it'd be nice to start making this a habit, wouldn't it, these home games?
All right, guys, so we're going to start out opening statements from Coach Adams, go to questions for Lamar, let him get back to the locker room, and then go to
Yeah, just extremely excited for this team, and it was great to see so many of our guys make contributions into the game and at different times. And of course, one of them sitting right here to my right, Lamar had a tremendous first half, and really was a spark that got us going. We were a little bit in a lull, and he got on the floor, and just immediately the energy picked up. He got some steals and made some plays, and I'll go and brag on Lamar some more. He had what we say a freshman moment the last game, and probably is not a very good game for him. But to see him come back the very next game and play the way he did just shows a lot about his character and confidence. So really, really proud of this young man. And again, back K-State's got a great team. They made us better tonight, and very fortunate to come out with a win. And their team's going to win a lot more games and then in the tournament as well.
All right, questions for Lamar. Remember, raise your hand. We'll bring you the mic. So let us know in advance, and we'll bring Carlos up top. Carlos, if you want to get a message, you can. Go ahead.
Lamar, just in terms of you kind of bouncing back, I guess, how do you feel you did that? And not only that, but just not being in the starting lineup, did that play any factor into it, or were you just looking to kind of, play well today?
Oh, yeah. Starting didn't play a factor at all. I'm just looking to help my team win and just play the hardest every game. I had a bad game last game, but, my coaching staff, my teammates, they was pouring the confidence into me every day in practice and just letting me know it's going to be okay. Like, everybody has bad games, and I'm going to have a good game today, and that's what happened.
Can you kind of speak to what day this is? You obviously had a career high in points, and obviously you did pretty well with getting deflections and just getting steals early on that first half.
I mean, I feel like it was a great day for us as a team. We got away with the win. We finally, playing the way we need to, and I just feel like it was a big step for me. Just having a couple bad games, to rough spots, shooting and stuff, and just seeing a couple of shots go in was really a really good sight to see.
Earlier this year, you had mentioned the one thing that kind of kept you from maybe getting that starting rotation or just some minutes was playing defense. Do you kind of feel like that's improved, and how do you feel that improved today and showed today?
Yes, most definitely. I mean, I've been working on defense all year, watching film, countless hours in the gym, just working on just the things I need to work on, my footwork, not opening too much, and I feel like today really paid off a lot with it.
For you, just in terms of getting that victory, and not only that, but then kind of closing out the game, how important was that for y'all just as a young team, and not only that, but just the learning lessons that y'all have had, including Wednesday, where you weren't able to kind of get that close?
Mm-hmm. I feel like that was the most important thing about today. I feel like one of our problems is, like, we've been in a lot of close games, but we haven't been able to execute down the stretch, and I feel like today was the first day we really learned how to win a game.
Yeah, Lamar, they always say adversity makes you stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Been a lot of adversity this season. How much stronger does this make you guys now?
I feel like this makes us as strong as possible. I mean, we've been through everything we can be, up and downs, and we've all stick together, and we've all just weathered the storm.
Lamar, yesterday you and Jalen talked about creating turnovers. Y'all were able to create 23 today. What went into that?
I really just, like I said, trusting the process, trusting the game plan. I mean, every game we want to make our offense from the defensive end. You know what I'm saying? We want to get in transition, get steals, and I feel like that's the way we need to play every game.
Davion, kind of seemed like you personally seemed like you had a slow start in the first half, but able to really make an impact in the second half. What do you think went into that?
My teammates. I played with a great group of guys. I missed like my first 6 shots of the game. And it's just confidence, from the coaching staff and from my teammates. Just tell me just continue to just be aggressive and make the right play when I get there. So I just like that I had 4 assists. I've, sometimes can have more than that, but coaches just always teach me, I can do both, and that's the beauty. I just challenge myself, just like he challenged me, just to do both. Be a guard that that can score, but that can also get the team and get his teammates shots and spots where they can be successful. So it's a great team win, but. From the rough early start, my teammates played a big part in that, and it carried me throughout the game.
This can go for either one of y'all, but what was working offensively and defensively for y'all personally?
I mean, moving the ball. We had a few possessions early where we didn't move the ball, but we started to move the ball really well. And our defense wins the game. They had 23 turnovers. That's a lot of turnovers for a great offensive K-State.
Big charge.
Oh, yeah, coach is all, he says, "Dude, you got to take a charge." I took a charge today, I took a charge today. So that's good, but, man, winning is fun. And, we really locked in on the defensive end. And when they hit shots or whatever, or we got a shot, we came back and got some big steals, and we rebounded down the stretch really well. KO got he got like 2 or 3 big rebounds down there, and then went down and hit some free throws. So, you talk about one possession, but, coaches always say, one possession can lose you the game. And we've lost, quite a few, one possession games. So it's great to pull this one out, and just gotta, get ready for UT on Monday.
And for you, what do you feel like worked offensively for you? Because you were on fire tonight too.
I just feel like us continuously moving the ball and cutting and just not holding on for it too long and just running our plays all the way through and just not rushing for a shot. Just whatever's there, we're going to take it and not forcing anything.
And how are you going to take the win tonight and have that momentum for Tuesday?
Most definitely. We're going to go into practice tomorrow playing hard. I feel like our practices a couple of practices in the past have been a lot more intense. So I feel like right now we're going into Monday all locked in and just ready to go.
Dave, I know the last time you guys got a victory, you got pretty emotional. How just gratifying was it to kind of go to the student section, kind of ask them to go and kind of celebrate with y'all, especially after all the adversity y'all have been through?
Man, that's what college basketball's all about, man. Enjoying it with the fans and with the student body. I mean, you don't get that many chances, to do that, and to be at a great university like Texas Tech. And obviously now I've been, to Oklahoma, then went up to Pacific Northwest, but there's no greater place. There's no greater place to be than Texas Tech and here in West Texas. And man, you see how excited they were after the game? Y'all see that? They were. I was like, damn, they're excited, man. They have fun. I mean, like, they really enjoy it. And the security guard was trying to block them off, and I was like, nah, we're going to enjoy this one. Come on in here, man. You want to share that with them. I mean, they go to school just like we do, and they take time out of their lives to come watch us for 2-3 hours a night. So it's only our right, to play hard and to give them everything we got. And when we win, for them to share it with us right there on the floor.
Last one from me. In terms of the defense y'all played today, was there something y'all did different? Was there a look you guys saw from Kansas State the first time? Or I guess what just led to y'all essentially kind of playing your best defensive game in that first half and then kind of closing it out tonight?
Just being off to the ball. Being off into the ball and just playing hard. Playing hard makes up for a lot, There's probably, when we watch the film, there may be some things where maybe we weren't in the right spot, but we were just playing hard and we're moving, and we end up getting a steal or getting a rebound or being in rotation. So it's just playing hard and doing everything with the right intention. And, when you do that, the game usually rewards you. Thank you.
Coach, I see you. That's great. Thank y'all.
Yes, sir.
Lamar.
See you in the morning, big dog.
Mark, in the second half down the stretch, they pulled within 2 points twice, 1 point 4 times, and you had an answer every time. How does that speak to the mindset of this team?
Yeah, Phil, I think it speaks volumes for this team. We've been in this situation many, many times, and with young guys, we know they want to win, just don't really know, how to win. And so we, in those huddles, we just said, guys, we're the better team tonight. Let's play like winners and think like winners. And so we're constantly just encouraging these guys to be positive and stay aggressive. And those guys did a super job of doing that. And I say we make mistakes, who cares? Let's just make aggressive plays and have no regrets. And these guys came through for us.
Coach, there's been several other games, throughout conference play where you maybe had a lead, at the end of the first half or, maybe into the second half. Would you say this is the most complete game y'all have played in conference season?
I think it's one of our better defensive efforts. We obviously, as a coach, you look at all the things maybe could have done better, but the attitude and the effort, we showed a little more physicality and toughness is improving. And we just want to keep getting better and do the winning ways and play together. I didn't think we moved the ball as well as we've had in the past. I did think our defense and the way we were able to get those steals was exceptional, and we got to keep that up. And then obviously you see we have to do a better job of not fouling and stand on the boards. We gave up way too many offensive rebounds. But I think the message here was that, it's a team game, and we had so many guys. Elijah started, even KJ Allen, there was 5 seconds on the shot clock, and we were able to play for him, and he went and completed a 3-point shot, and another freshman, Robert, had some huge rebounds for us, and then DeMar did really well, and then we were talking about Lamar, and we expect guys like Davion to do well because he's older, and Kevin O'Banner, but they both had good games. Kevin played really well the second half. I told Kevin at halftime that we're not going to win unless you can make some plays, and he did that. So we're all kind of playing for him. This is, he's the lone senior, and we want him to, go out with a good feeling, and he's been a great leader all year for us.
And you put Elijah in the starting lineup, and he's not small by any means, but now that Dawes is back, do you anticipate still maybe running that smaller lineup, or are you going to try to get that more traditional big man in the starting lineup?
We're just going to play the guys that work the hardest in practice, and we feel like it's going to help us win, and we're looking for consistency, and that's on on the floor in practice and in games. And, we subbed early just because we felt like we needed a little bit more energy to start the game, and that those guys on the bench came in there and did a great job.
Coach, speaking of Fardaws, when did you know that he was going to play, and did he practice with y'all yesterday?
Yeah, I mean, if he hadn't practiced, he wouldn't play. He practiced the last couple of days, and we were watching his foot, and it didn't swell as much as, thank goodness, as it had in the last few days, and he's been icing it, and I thought he did extremely well. Fardaws has got a really high basketball IQ and knows the game and knows how to play, and so he did a lot of things tonight that Matagana noticed, but just the way he helped on defense and positioned himself, and I thought he was a big factor in the game, and one of the reasons we won.
Speaking of his rotations on defense, he seemed like he was a little more agile than he was earlier in the season.
He's lost some weight, but again, he's probably 60%, 70% where he can be. So we'll continue to see a better Fardaws in the next few games if we can just keep him healthy.
Yesterday you talked about getting some contribution from the bench. You got some decent contribution from Demarion and Kerwin and those guys. What can you speak about those guys?
Well, just proud of them. And, these guys work hard every day. And it's, with a lot of adversity we've gone through, and just proud of these guys. They get to celebrate and get a win. And the fans were great. We're so thankful to have, we think we're like the best fans in the Big 12. They're loyal. They love Texas Tech. And they've just been great to our guys. And we certainly, we probably couldn't have done it without them. They helped us down the stretch win the game.
Coach, even though you didn't win against Oklahoma State, you played pretty well, and they were right at the lip of the cup there. And then you back it up with a win over a very good team tonight. Do you feel like maybe this is the best consecutive games that you've played all season? And if so, what's the key to this late season improvement?
And Joe, I think it's just getting these guys to continue to grow up. We've just got so much youth. I think we play 4 or 5 times more freshman minutes than anybody else in the league does. And these guys are getting better. I mean, you just see how the game that Lamar had. But from a team perspective, our coaching staff is working really hard to getting these guys to, individually and team-wise, to just get a little better. And I think we're seeing that. And now, it's starting to, to come. It's now to a point where I think we're going to start getting more wins. And guys have confidence. And I say that, we got the toughest team in the league coming in Monday, and Texas is playing well, but hey, we're excited to get the opportunity to play, and we played them pretty close at their place when Fardaws was playing, so we're looking forward to that challenge.
And in the half-court defense tonight, did you double a little bit more on the wings than you normally do?
A little bit more, but again, Joe, we were just trying to be aggressive, and we told our guys when that opportunity presented itself just to, go ahead and trap the ball and let's just pursue the ball as much as we could, and we made some mistakes, but at least we were aggressive doing it, and and it was just good to see these guys attack in the way they attacked tonight.
Coach, forcing 28 turnovers tonight, that's just typical Texas Tech basketball. When you guys are able to execute like that, how is it, I guess, after games to be able to show, like, hey, these things can come into fruition now down the stretch? Yeah, and it was good to see as much talking we've done in the last week about defense and turning them over. But, with our turnovers, we nearly have to, because we had 18, and we need to get those down to about 10. We still have a lot of work to do in-house, but, it was good to see that we could hang our hat on defense really for 40 minutes. And if we can continue to do that, we're going to win some more games. Keontae Johnson's not an easy guy to hold under double-digit
No, he's not.
points.
Yeah, we'll be seeing him play in the league next year, but a really good player. And then their point guard may be the MVP of the league. Noel's just, he's really, really special. And I tell you, for a guy his size, he's got a heart about 10 feet long. That guy just go, and so competitive and leads that team. And, he's been with that program for, I don't know, all 4 years or 3 or 4, and just tremendous leadership, and he's a great competitor.
Back to Fardaws, too. His stats don't necessarily jump off the sheet, but he was higher in the plus-minus than anybody out there tonight. Can you just put into words, like, how much of a difference just his alone presence makes? Yeah, well, I mean, obviously size, and he has experience. He just understands angles and on both ends of the floor on blocking out and getting offensive rebounds and setting screens. And the other thing about
him is Doss is very vocal. He's got a lot of he's got leadership ability, and he talks on the floor, and I think that certainly, helps other guys, especially these young guys.
And DH seems to finally be clicking now towards the end of this stretch here. What have you seen click with him?
I'm just glad he made that charge. I was so excited. I was happy about the charge. He's doing well.
Any more questions on it? So, quick turnaround, Texas. No press conference tomorrow, guys. So, just what are some of your thoughts about Texas on Monday night?
Well, again, they got the oldest team in the conference, and they're playing like it, and they're a very, very physical team. So we'll have to try to figure out a way to match that physicality, and we'll have to play extremely well. And we need a great crowd come out Monday night for that game, and we're excited to play them. They got a lot of good players and 3 or 4 starters back, great bench, and the thing about them, they've gotten better since last time we played them. So we'll even see a better team than what we saw on the floor in Austin.
And what's this prep going to look like with the quick turnaround on Monday?
Not much, we just, we'll just have to, we'll watch some film and go. It'll be short because you want these guys rested, but we know Texas pretty well, so I know our guys will be excited playing. We'll be ready. So, hey, thank you all. Appreciate it. God bless you.